Hi everybody, Alex Deployer from Expert Forex, and I hope this video gives you lots of money-making Forex trading ideas. Hi everybody, Alex Deployer from Expert Forex, and in this video we're going to have a look at some Forex robot settings, and in particular I'm going to be focusing on the maximum gap between buy and sell transactions, the setting that manages that. Because when you're trading an EA that hedges like the time of day hedged EA and the grid trend multiplier, and also even the make money EA that allows buys and sells to be opened at the same time, sometimes the balance between buys and sells gets out of balance, and you need to know how to manage those. Now, if you manage them well, you can actually turn that opportunity into a really good profit. So please watch this video. There's full of good ideas on how to manage hedging EAs. Now, before I go on, I must just remind you that all our trading EAs have recently been traded profitably by our clients. Now, that basically proves that all of our EAs are up to date, are profitable, and are kept up to date on an ongoing basis with upgrades and that type of thing. Currently, we are running a very special 80% off all of our EAs. On your screen, you can see a link for more information about the EAs and the special offer. If you go to this particular website, you could just click on the headings of the EAs, and that will take you to the marketing page of the EA, which will supply you with a tremendous amount of information regarding that particular EA. So let's get into the settings that we're going to be looking at today. Okay, so this is the maximum gap between buy and sell open deals settings. Sounds a bit complicated, but it's not that complicated, and it only applies really to hedging type of EAs, or EAs that allow both buys and sells to be open at the same time. So in simple English, if the number of open buy deals differ from the number of sell open deals by more than a certain number, and you decide what that number should be, then the EA will do Y, which you can also tell it what to do. And we'll have a look at how that works. So the first thing you have to do is tell the EA what the biggest difference should be. Is it 10? Is it 12? And in this case, we're going to say 2. So it's basically saying if the difference between the number of open buys and the number of open sells is bigger than 2, not 2, but bigger than 2, then we want the EA to do something. And here's an example of a setting that will be in the grid trend multiplier EA, and that's exactly what the setting looks like. So let's have a look at what the options are. All right, so the EA can do a number of things when that is encountered, and here's what I think is quite an important one. It can disallow any future trades in the direction which has the largest number of open deals. So if there are 4 open buys and 1 open sell, that then tells the EA, or the number of 2 has been exceeded, because the difference is now 3. So what it will do is it will simply disallow any future buy. So the difference cannot increase at all. And that condition will apply continuously until the difference becomes smaller, until there are maybe 4 buys and 2 sells. Then the EA will stop managing the difference. So this is a fantastic setting for something like the grid trend multiplier, where there could be runaway trends, and this is a way of stopping the EA from opening excessive deals against the trend at any time. So this could happen at any time when the EA starts opening deals. It could start opening deals against the trend, and then this setting will help you very much. The setting can also be found in the make money EA, the time of day hedged EA, and as I say, it will soon be available with the grid trend multiplier. So that's one approach. It can disallow future opening of trades that are against the trend, as it were. Then the next option is to prune excessive transactions. So in other words, the difference has resulted because there are too many buy transactions. So you can simply close one of the buy transactions, and one of the options is to close the most recent one, or you can close the most profitable one, or you can close the one with the biggest loss, or you can close the oldest one. Or another alternative is you can close a buy and a sell, because that will also get rid of the difference. So there's a lot of options that you can take when you're pruning. A lot of people do pruning on a manual basis. We're now automating this. There is already a pruning activity open on the Make Money EA, and there is also one that effectively is working on the time of day EA. We are going to be adding the pruning activity to the GTM. Yeah, but you can see the value of these transactions. They protect EAs that are sideways market type of EAs, because if there's suddenly a runaway, it stops opening trades in the wrong direction. Now, there are lots of settings that I will cover in future videos. As you can see, just on the exit side, there's a lot of settings. On the entry side, there's a lot of settings. There's risk management settings, there's transaction management settings, indicator settings, EA management settings, regional settings, and chart settings, and also basic EA settings. Basic EA settings are the ones that apply to all EAs. Basically, you've got to choose a currency and you've got to choose a time frame when you activate your EA, and so that's a really basic one. Please have a look at all these settings and have a look at the EAs that you own and see if you can identify these settings, and also identify any settings that I might have left off. Again, I've done this just in the run up to this video, and I might have left off a couple. Then just a reminder to take advantage of this special offer where we are offering 80% off a bundle of all of our profitable EAs. Now, I hope I've given you lots of ideas of how you can manage risk and manage your expert advisor. And through this series, I hope I'll be giving you a lot more ideas on clever ways to avoid losses and to manage risk when trading expert advisors. From me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.
Thanks for watching this video. If you've liked it, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and click the bell. But most importantly, share this video. You can do this in many ways. Message your friends, send them emails, or share it on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and those kind of places. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.